What's up, everybody? It's your boy Drone X Factor, and here we go with the long awaited experience with the Walkera Vitus. Let's get started. First, I purchased this drone in August 2017. After about 3 weeks of waiting, I received it from China, all excited. I know I had 6 days to return it, so I went to work immediately, unboxing, updating, and putting it to the test. First test was the range.
Just push it, see how far it goes. I've got distance 1,000 feet. Range looks good. Is it going? Oh no, I got disconnected at 1,000 feet. Disconnected at 1,000 feet. Oh no, it's somewhere out there. I hope. Oh, I'm connected back again. Maybe I lost sight of it. I'm gonna go down a little bit because there's a plane. So let's go down to about 150. 150 or something. 150 is good. I'm in aerial mode, so I'm still recording. Here we go again.
I got roughly 1,200 feet, somewhere around there with Vitus. Was not impressed with that. In Vitus's defense, there's tons of interference where I was doing this test, but come on, 1,200 feet? Wow. Then I tried the obstacle avoidance, and it worked okay. A little bit too close for my comfort, but at least it worked. The camera looked good. I mean, this drone seemed to have a lot of potential, minus the range limitations. Anyway, now it was time for the main test. I took Vitus to Astoria Park to fly with the 5 Boroughs group to catch some footage of the 2 bridges there. And wow, as you can see, I got the wobbles. As soon as I went up high, Vitus decided to give me the wobbles. Next, I contacted Walkera, and they told me the drone had a problem. Send it to their US base in Seattle, and they will look at it. So I did. Another 3 weeks later, Walkera sent me a brand new drone. Here I was, excited again. I opened it up, updated the drone, and downloaded the Android app. I don't know if you remember, but there was a problem when they released the drone. The Android app wasn't working. They pulled the app. Between that time of pulling the app, it was around the same time my drone was getting shipped back to them and then shipped back to me. So they released the app, I downloaded it, and this was it. The next day, I took it to the NYC 5 Boroughs Drone Facebook Meetup group event. This was in Beach 9 Street, Far Rockaway. First, I flew the Inspire 1. Then I flew the Ghost Drone 2.0 VR by eHang. And then came the Vitus, ladies and gentlemen. It took a while for Walkera Vitus to catch satellites. I don't know why it took so long, but I didn't think much of it. I just wanted to fly. A few minutes later, Vitus finally locked on to about 9 or 10 satellites, and I took off. About 2 minutes into the flight, the first thing I noticed was my GPS was gone. By the time I can blink, there went my video. Before I can possibly even blink again, there went my signal. By the time I looked up from the screen to the sky, I never saw Vitus again. I went to my app to find the logs, only to see that I got a map in Chinese, which I could not read. When I went to the black box settings in the app to retrieve data, it said this part of the app is still in development. Imagine how I felt at that point. The only thing I could do was contact Walkera. This is where things got real interesting. Walkera basically tells me that without the drone, there's no way for them to tell what happened. I responded by asking them numerous times, what if I send you the controller? Will you be able to pull the logs? Will you be able to pull any kind of information that can help determine what happened? Walkera always responded to me, but they never responded directly to that question, which left me to wonder. In 2017, Walkera has no way to read logs from their controller? Wow. Anyway, to bring a long story short, after a constant back and forth between myself and Walkera for months, their final solution was for me to send them $500 if I wanted a new drone. Now imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. Waiting 3 weeks for your drone to come from China to the United States. Within the first 6 days you find the drone wobbles. You send it back. 2-3 weeks later you get another drone. You go to fly it and it takes off. And the company asks you for money for a drone that I don't even know they have the ability to pull logs. And on top of that, if you go to Walkera's after sales service, they do not warranty their drones. You must return the old drone to them, and they will analyze it to ensure that it was their fault before they decide what action to take. Wow. The $500 that Walkera was offering me to get a new Vitus, I decided to take that money and put it towards a refurbished, not a new, a refurbished DJI Mavic, which I purchased on Amazon and received it 2 days later. Guys, I've been flying the Mavic ever since then. Look, I'm not gonna talk about the DJI Mavic and its capabilities, like its range and tons of other features. There are tons of other videos out there that can tell you about what the Mavic can do. But I will say this. I blame myself for this. I was longing to find another drone and another company that could at least come close to DJI and the Mavic, just so I could have something different from everyone else that could still get the job done. Moral of the story and lesson to myself is that it doesn't matter what I have. Even if everyone has the same thing, what matters the most is how you use it. Guys, I hope my experience helps you in some way, shape, or form. And I thank you very much for watching this video. This is your boy Drone X Factor, and I've got to be flying the DJI Mavic out.